Good afternoon, thank you for joining me today on Natural World Journals. I'm going to be doing a couple of flips today. I've recently made two soft cover journals, both with a floral theme. One is a blue upholstery fabric with daffodils on the front, and one is another upholstery fabric which is, I guess, more of a brocade, red and gold, with an image of a sort of garden steps on the front. I'm going to start with the blue journal first. This is approximately 6.5 inches wide by 8.5 inches tall. As you can see, I have a button embellishment with a bit of lace, plain journal tab, and seam binding with some beads at the end, and plain back. If I open it up, I have got it is a very soft cover. I haven't reinforced it with anything, but the fabric itself is fairly stiff. It should be fine. Okay, on the inside cover, I've done a flip out with some chance to journal on this side, with a beautiful bird on the front made out of a book page, and a journal card here, just with plain white paper on the back, which sort of coordinates with the bird. The front cover itself is actually made of card. There are various book pages, tea-dyed coffee paper. This is from a kit whose name escapes me now, and I will put that into the description below. Some labels from Junk with Steph, I think it's called. A couple of pockets made out of Edith Holden pages with a floral botanical, and part of a masterboard that I have made myself. I made one myself and photocopied it onto paper, which actually took away all the sort of glue bits and the raised bits. Worked out quite well. Another junk journal card with simple it's actually quite thick wallpaper on the reverse. Some decoration with one of the inevitable lovely bugs from Tracy Fox. Another journaling card, again with just plain white on the back. A little bit of a ruffle here. This is a new thing for me. I wouldn't say I'm very good at it, actually. I look at Carol Law's journals and her ruffles are perfect, and mine definitely are not. A little bit more decoration here, some more butterflies, tea-dyed. This is a simple tracing paper, is that right? Pocket, with a journaling card of a daffodil, and onto card. Another one of Tracy's labels there. Paper. Simple flip out, so you can, sort of like a hidden spot you could journal underneath. Got pages. A little bit of decoration with some lace, got from the Range actually, which is a local craft store, well, home store in the UK. And here we just have a journal card with a mushroom and just some space on the back. Book page. Middle of a little journal card with another little garden scene on the back there. Because of coordinating ruffle, again, I'm a bit of an amateur at this part. Book pages, writing space, a little bit of a card. One of the beautiful fairies with irises, I think, actually. I thought they were daffodils, but they're actually irises. My own coffee-dyed paper. Little flip out with an original tea card, which is, I don't actually know, Thru. Actually, it's Thru tea card, tea card. Stuck in there. A little bit of decoration. And the centre page is, I don't know if you can see that, it's rather a lovely image. I think it's sort of impressionistic, I suppose, of almost like water lilies on water, which I rather liked. And I've tried to coordinate journal cards. So I have a yellow flower there on that side, and on this side I have an iris, yellow and mauve iris, which sort of coordinates, I suppose. More book pages. Janet Marsh book, I think that is, which I love that book. Another tall pocket with a simple journal card in and wallpaper on the back. Decorated with one of Tracy's wonderful butterflies. Little flip out there. I think you've seen this before on previous journals. I did nick this unashamedly from another crafter. This is just a short one here, and I've used that as a belly band to put in a journal card, and this is actually wallpaper from my local store which I've backed onto card. One of Mr. Marshall's beautiful images, and a book page, a pocket made out of book page with a simple little journal card in. And another little ruffle. I will get better at those. Another little ruffle with another one of those Junk with Steph specimen labels. And finally a flip out. This is again nicked from Carol Laws, who I love all of her work, and thank you, Carol, for sharing this with us. Journal card in the back pocket there, sort of coordinating with this paper, and a journal card from a tree page there onto wallpaper, I think that is. And it's got a little quote, this one, which says, "When life gives you lemons, make lemonade." I think that's an old Tracy label there. Bit of decoration, more decoration, more decoration. This is a flip out with some writing space and a little tiny journaling card. I think that's Stamperia paper actually, just with some writing space on the back, and another ruffle of mine. And the final pocket at the back with this lovely coordinating. This is from a kit. I need to look up who it's from. I bought some floral journal cards and they're lovely. I've just backed them onto wallpaper. And that is that particular journal. So that one will shortly be posted in my Etsy store, and that's called Blue Daffodils. And a quick flick through of the other journal, which I've called Garden Steps, because we have pots and flowers and a little basket on garden steps decorated by a flower and a simple journal card and some lace. This one does not have a tie because it has inside folded over pockets decorated with lace. We have a journal card on the inside, which is decorated on both sides on fairly stiff card. We have a flip out to open. Some writing space on the, sorry, I'm not quite in camera here. Some writing space on the inside. A little journal card here, which I'm hoping I can get back in. And a journal card here, which I think they actually might be gooseberries, but I think it's a beautiful image onto craft card on Tracy, one of Tracy's labels as a tuck spot. There's a charm on the first, tab on the first of a flower on the first page. More of Jump with Steph specimen labels. And I quite like this idea of using fancy stitching from my machine just to decorate a piece of calico and sticking that on the page. And the quote is, "Believe you can and you are halfway there." More decorating and book pages. A little tuck spot with labels and a nice journaling card onto wallpaper. Edith Holden. I seem to have got quite fond of these tall, thin pockets. I've used rather a lot of these. Simple journal card here with a little bit of sari silk at the top, and again onto wallpaper. This is one of Tracy's pages. I can't remember the kit off the top of my head, but I will look it up. Book page, and another thin. See, I've got a bit obsessed with these. Another tall, thin with a simple colour journal card onto wallpaper. This is a beautiful bird book. It's quite a nice size, but both pages have pictures of birds. And the quote here is, "Be the change that you wish to see in the world." Another tab with a rose on the front, rose on this one. I've made a flip out. Added some music paper. This is actually this brown stuff is packaging paper, which I've stuck on with a little flip there. And on this side, I've added a pocket with a stunning, beautiful little owl. I couldn't resist adding that in there. It just peeks out. Very cute. More of my coffee dye paper. Dreams don't work unless you do. Some writing paper there. One of Tracy's labels and a journaling card for you to write on with just it's actually light card on the back. And another one of those fancy stitching, but this time I put it onto sari silk on top of a piece of white linen. Another one of these flips, little journaling card there, on with music writing paper on the back of that, and a tiny little flip here with a tiny little journaling card to write, and a hidden pocket almost there for you to write into. Okay, I will look at the kit again. I can't remember the name of this particular kit, but I do like the pages, and I've decorated on the inside just using another kit I have purchased, and I've left the strings long. I don't have any suitable beads, as I would have added some in. Another little pocket here. Have two journaling cards, one of those Ledger Want to Craft card, Jump with Steph, I believe they are, and just a playing card there. Last tab has got another little flower on it. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, I'm not holding it properly. Another little, and here is I think it's an Edith Holtham page with a journaling card with a bit of ribbon onto wallpaper, and with one of Tracy's bugs. This is the other side of the music page, flip out, and I've added a little scrap of material on the back of that, and a coordinating junk journal card, which is onto pink card, and then this little envelope opens up to give you some more writing space. And we're getting towards the end. We have here an envelope, a very simple envelope with a little bit of decoration on the inside, which says is the definition of garden. I think that's one of Nikki Azargun's, or Nikki's Musings, as she's on Etsy, one of her labels. The other side of that lovely book, bird book, and this is just a simple flip out with a very nice little, I suppose it's a tree really, with a butterfly on. A flip out. There is an attempt at a long ruffle. I'm not sure I was particularly successful, but I will keep trying. A little bit more decoration, and that is the end of this particular journal. And then finally at the back we have the other pocket and a junk journal card, which is coordinating with the red, and a little bit of stuff on the back. This is quite a substantial card, which helps keep the cover quite firm. Okay, so those two journals I have finished today, and I'm hoping to put them in my Etsy store. They should be up sometime this evening. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye bye.